Hi and welcome back to another episode of Wacht am Rhein. We are on the 18th of December 1944 and it's midnight. This is going to be turn 8, part 1, where we are going to see some night movements by the Germans that I'm playing, and also we'll see some movements from the Allies as well during the night. And in part 2, turn 8, we will see the 6 o'clock morning movements simply. And for the weather on turn 9, that's going to be during the morning, it's going to be mist. And we really have to take a look at this one, round 10, day light precipitation, because we'll see some aircraft. So let's have a look then. Now, I'm looking specifically around Stavelot and Malmedy. We are just outside Stavelot. However, we have had some movements by American troops, in particular this one Team Young, and he left Stavelot, so I think Stavelot might actually be open. So I'm gonna try and use one of these new scrapped together units, Feldersatz battalion, and move into Stavelot to take that one, so that we can continue our journey here in the morning. I also noticed that we were hit here. The 2nd Feldersatz battalion was hit here by an armored battalion or regiment with Sherman tanks, and they did lose some. So maybe they will make another attempt. Therefore, I will move up this flak unit up here, because it's got 11 flags, but especially here 17 of these 88s. So I'd really like to move that one up here. Another thing is I will move this one, the 10 Feldersatz battalion. I will try and enter Stavelot, this major supply base, and try and nab it from the enemies. And that's all I'm going to do around here, around Stavelot simply. After that, we will move up to the north and try and blow some bridges just as fast as we can, basically. There is actually one thing I will start with, that is going to be down in and around Wiltz. That is around this section here. Now, we could also see that we had a unit stationed over here going down on last turn, enemy movement turn, on turn 7, part 4. They moved through Weidingen, through to Wiltz, and I think they actually left. And I did not see anyone in there. So I think this one might actually be open, but I'm not sure. And pretty much everyone needs to rest. Same thing is actually Eschweiler might be open. I think in here we do have the, what is it called, like a small unit just being like a road bump basically. And so I think they moved from here but did not move back, but I don't know. And I'm going to use this one. It does have, it's kind of like tired and everything. It could really do with some rest, but I will see him as expendable, so I will see if I can make it in here. So let's start with that. Indeed, that was successful. So Eschweiler is right now German, as you can see. Fantastic. This one is sort of also expendable, even if I should really, not use this one. Wiltz is way too important. I really need to take this and take care of this bridge here also. And even if I only get here, if I do get here, it's a fairly good position to be in if they would start moving anyway. So let's try and get into this hex first. That was successful. Let's try a Vide again. Nope. Alright, we did lose some here. Well, it was worth a shot at least. I don't dare to use any of these guys here because they are so tired and everything, so I'm just going to rest these guys. So, well, it was worth a shot. Now he's going to have to rest for the rest of the evening, or the night rather. Turning our eyes back to Malmedy and Stavelot in particular, we have our units over here, and we're going to execute on the plan that we had. These guys I'm not going to move, not because they really need to rest, which they sort of do, but they do have entrenchment. So let's try and take Stavelot here. I don't know if there's anyone there, but no matter what, it's worth a shot. Yes, that's fantastic. And this one, we're going to try and take this one here. If it doesn't succeed, we'll still have a nice position here. Nope. But no big deal though. Wonder what that unit is actually. And we'll move this guy over here. Let's see here. Okay, he's gonna go this way. Let's move him first here. That's gonna cost 55. I'm just gonna go in here because it's nighttime. They don't really see anything around here. And then I'll turn this one off here. Okay. So unfortunately, this one is guarded, but we don't know what's inside here. It's a major one though, but yeah, we'll see. So now we are done with this one. We'll move up north and have a look around here. We do need to blow some bridges here. We have the 1056. Let me see where that is. I think it's in here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we have a couple of 1056s here. So this one has movements of 95. So he's going to try and blow the bridge. I don't care about this one. He's on his own, basically. So let's see if we can blow the bridge. Okay, bridge survives. But let's continue. This is the 63. We'll try to use this one as well. Blow as much as we can here. Bridge survives, but it is, getting damaged at least. And we have this one. Let's blow. And like that. Bridge survives, but now we've taken this one down quite a lot. So, and we also have this one. I see. Let's go. Anyone that can help out here. Bridge survives. That. Oh yeah. He doesn't have a lot of troops, just Volkssturm. So yeah, no wonder. This one still is able to use that. So let's try. Bridge still survives, but now it's almost gone. So this one can also blow. Let's do that. It's really close now, I think, or maybe not. And this one can also try and blow. Let's see. Okay, so maybe that's not how it works. It does have a certain defensive score here. I don't know if this is going to work, but alright. So we're done with that stack. We are going to move onto this one and try and blow the bridge here. Let's have a look. Let's try. And the enemies are going to increase, I think, the defensive one here, but that's fine. Yeah, with 33, so. That's it. let's continue. Okay, bridge survives. Nope. That's it. Okay. Let's have a look. These guys can also. Do they need to rest? Yeah. But I think it's alright. Let's try and blow this one. It seems to be very difficult to do this without engineers. Actually do that a second time. Alright. That didn't work. He's got 49, so what about these guys here? It's low 27, really. I mean, we gotta try, right? Oh, that's nice. Sometimes you're lucky with having a low defensive score. I guess that's great. Let's try this one. Nope. All right. Well, it was definitely worth a shot there. So it's nice. This guy could, not this turn, but maybe move in here. I'm not sure. That would be a good idea. And it seems to me as if these guys blowing the bridge does not affect getting like tired or anything, so that's nice. So I think that's it. Let me see if I have anything else here. No, that's it. I don't think I have anyone. That one is blown. This one is not, but this one, I'm not going to blow now. I need these guys to move over here first. Okay, so I'm done with, I think, this turn. We do have cards. We do have 59 points. Now, question is, do I want to use that? So replacements, that's 24. Fuel is 10. Supply. Let's have a look at the stats again here then when it comes to fuel. Oh, let's have a look here. So we have an increase now in total troops when it comes to Axis, but I think I mentioned that before because we have been able to scrape together some new units simply. So no difference there. And I haven't made really a dent there. I think I did attack and maybe cause some casualties during the night time, but this is really what we're looking for here. Let's have a look at unit supply first. This is during the night, so we are getting an increase now, it seems like. But I think we've seen these ones before. So units have a healthy amount of. The only thing is, yeah, I can't say anything about that. Let's have a look at supplies. We do get 45 as a general rule. This is sent to units. And this is what we actually have at supply sources in stocks. So it's not that bad, it seems. So maybe not go for supplies right now then. Keep an eye on that, of course. And how about fuel? We have the difference here. Let's see, yeah, this is a problem obviously. And this one is going down. I think we'll have to go with increasing fuel, I think. That would make sense. Let's go for that. And I know we will be short of fuel in general, so let's go for that. There we go, we have fuel. And let's see if there's a change in stats when it comes to fuel. No, it's not gonna. Yeah, there we go. So we do have an increase here. So we have 40 plus 40, 80. So that's it. And that should turn this dial up a little bit when we go up here, I think, because I think that's the difference, isn't it? This here difference here is like 30. Is that the difference between here? Well, not really. I don't know then. Well, I think that was a good idea, at least, to go for some extra fuel anyway. And Operations Stusser, let's have a look at that. I don't think we can use any. No, it's all cancelled, so yeah. What about replacements then? I feel like it would be a good thing to have, but because we want to be strong at all times, and they do the same thing. Allies, let's go for replacements out of fear. That's gonna be 24. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. This is Prim. We do get something, some panzers and stuff. I feel like it's hardly worth it, but yeah, it's not a whole lot, but we get some tigers and stuff. This is expensive. I think this is really too expensive, he says, and just continues. Anyway, that's the replacements, down to 25. That'll have to do. And I am now done. Let's see here. We can have a look at the replacement cards. There, that was it. We can see, look at the stats actually, and see if we can find any information here. So we didn't actually look at the change. I don't know if that changes. Maybe this will go up a little bit next turn due to them getting those in the morning or something. We'll see. Well, that's it. I can't find anything else to do. So now we're going to look at enemy movements, and we'll see if around Stavelot if we are going to have something interesting. Let's take a look. I'm just wondering, have I forgotten anything? No, it's nighttime. Everyone needs to rest. I've only used the bare minimum that I felt like I really needed to get. One thing I would like to just take a look at is Stavelot. How much is that worth? Is it worth anything? 2 only, I see. Well, strategically it's very important to take this one so we can just continue here, but it's nighttime. Let's go with the enemy movement of the night. And as always, this is going to be, not a whole lot of movement, I think. Maybe more than I have actually added here. We'll see. I'm also looking forward really to having my troops well rested. So, and I was contemplating going for Trapon past Stavelot, but really I felt like I really want to have my troops as fresh as I can for the next round. And I was kind of far away from actually being able to take that one. If I would have been like really close up, then that would have been a different story, I think. But we're also going to have to think about positioning ourselves both during the morning, but also before noon comes, due to having air attacks against us. So if we're outside of towns, then we definitely need flak. Okay, let's see what we have here. He's executing things at least, but maybe he's just thinking. There are no movements made so far, but actually 15 out of 15 are actually already made. Steps. But so far, nothing we can see, which sort of makes sense also because it's, you know, nighttime. It's difficult to see things. I would really like them to attack me over at Stavelot. I'm thinking about this one here. That would be a nice ambush in the night. Unfortunately, you know, really can't see a whole lot during the nighttime, so here we go. That's at Monschau. Unknown units moving. Nighttime again. So we have 23 steps, and this is at Blealf. So he actually moved across the river, I think. But he was situated over here before. I don't know if he used that many movements. Here we have an attack somewhere. That's also up north by Monschau. Göttingen. Ooh, we got the attack. They only lost like 3 units though. There they lost some more. There they lost some more. I was hoping for some more, but really in Stavelot, since it's so dark, I can understand that it's really difficult to actually, for us also to see. Artillery not hitting anything. Again, it's difficult to see. So with 0 recon, it's difficult to hit anything. Okay, up north. Oh, we got hit there, next to Simerath. It is actually in Simerath. We got artillery over there by something, moving up also, while we're trying to blow the bridge there desperately. "44 steps so far. They've made way more movements or steps than I did, I feel. Okay. Seems like it's surviving somehow, even though it has attacks from 2 different directions. That's alright. Actually, why didn't I move that one away? So he's moving away up there in the north. Okay, here we go with, I don't know where this is. Let's see, 13. Yeah, is this? That's Govy, right? So this is 116th. This is Wiltz. This is our forward teams, basically. Close to the stone. Here we have Wiltz, someone parking in Wiltz. Which is expected, moving away it seems like. This was Vesh. 57 steps. I'm really looking forward to the morning also, to start a new turn, and we really need to roll into Bastogne, which is going to be a problem, I think, but we'll see. Okay, so that one got hit by artillery, no problem. That's next to Govy. That's a panzer unit that I have there. We have someone surrounded. close to Medernach. Okay, end of turn. Now we'll move into the morning. There you go. Let's have a look at some of the information, and then we'll see what it looks like simply. So we have morning, we have a mist as predicted. Next weather prediction is light precipitation during the day, then afternoon mist, night overcast, then morning overcast. So these we will see quite a lot. Like this is going to be like the first day of 16th. Sorry. So it's going to be limited air force coming around here, but and we'll be able to see the enemy a lot better, which is kind of nice, I think, also at times. But let's see here. We have 72 victory points plus 7, so that's 79, moving closer to 100. And we have some losses. It's not going to be a huge difference from before. We had, I don't remember, 3,800 in a way, and we have not inflicted pretty much anymore. That's it. So let's see here. Looks kind of muddy though, doesn't it? Yeah, lots of mud here now. Is that because it's like below or above 0 degrees actually? Let me have a look at the reps here. Yeah, just above 0. So that's why it turns into mud. That is really, really interesting. Cool. So it does really matter. Ooh, this is maybe going to be different or difficult. Well, let's have a look at some stats first, and we can see the total troops here. We did increase a little bit by like 200 troops, thanks to the cards, which I'm not going to use anymore, I think. And then we have the casualties stayed the same, pretty much. At least we inflicted 100, and here we lost 19. These are the same, obviously. Let's have a look at supply source and stuff. The one thing is also, I think I turned the tap on in St. Vith, so it's going to be interesting to see those troops. So what are we seeing here? We have all supply sources. The red line here is sent to troops. We've had less sent to troops during this turn, which is good for us when it comes to supply, and the white one is received from off map. So we're still in the red, we're still negative. We are supplying more, around 3,000 more than we receive, and that's that decline that we can see there. So if this continues, sure, we will survive another 9 rounds or something, or 8 rounds actually. But we'll see. Yeah. Before we actually need to add some more, but adding 40,000 in supply would then last us about 11 rounds. So that feels good, and it's always nice to have kind of a buffer here. And these are supply sources stocks. Let's have a look at the fuel then. So here we have fuel situation, and we did add some extras. These are supply source stocks. So now we have about 80 more. Why is that? Because during the night we used less. And so far, yeah, and here this is sent also. So it seems like they did not require, during the morning, they did not require a whole lot of more actually of fuel. So it feels like they were like fully loaded pretty much from here during the night, and during the morning they did not request a whole lot, while we actually got 40,000. So we have this being added here. Should be an increase, and this one as well. Let me have a look. So this is like plus 40,000, and this one is like plus 11,000. So it's like if we added 51. Is that what we add? 51, that would be 80, and then 230. It's even more though. So, or maybe I made a miscalculation somehow. Anyway, it's good to have well replenished stocks anyway. This is units. Maybe we did take a look at that. And again, we have great stocks in our units when it comes to supply. And when it comes to fuel, they're quite happy as well. And again, the requested are like really low, and that's what they did receive also. And yeah, so it feels like it's balanced there. All right, let's take a look at all the way down south here and we'll see what we can see and cannot see. So we do have an engineer moving around here. We also had this bridge being open, and that means that these guys have actually activated and can move out. And taking this one would cut off his supply, so that makes sense. I'm not going to start the turn now, but just looking at this one here. Supply wise, let's have a look at this guy. He gets, well, he's actually not in supply right now, which is good. Okay, we're just gonna play a defensive game here, I think, and this guy can just move over here, I think, as well. This one can stand over here. He's a bit weaker, but that's a town, so makes total sense here. We don't see a whole lot, so it could be someone in here, but probably we'll move this guy down here and around here, and we might get to see some more here. So let's see what else we've got. We need to move these guys down also to see here. Let's have a look at this one here. Okay, so what do we actually see here? This is Altrier, and these guys knocked this guy out of there. So we really want to push through here and take that one back for sure. But let's see here. Here we have 2 units here that are rather weak. So are we. We do have lots of units here actually, so they should be able to. This is Bech, which is nice to have and to hold. This guy also needs to move through around here, maybe going down there, we'll see. There's movement here also, so maybe he needs to go down here just to take this one. Make sure there's no one here. And he go to Herborn and down here towards Verboog. Yeah, alright, good, interesting. So what else do we have? We have these task force that are really super strong with Sherman tanks, and we don't have any tanks around here. My god. Ooh, we are really going to suffer, I think. So it's really just hold towns and maybe fortifications, but not in the plains, like heavy forestation and towns. It's gonna be a defensive game here from now on here, but really that is sort of their objective, really, to play it safe anyway. So to let the 2nd Panzer Division and Lear get to play as much as they can. So what is this? This is Fields Mud, and they also have a very strong one. Do we have? That's Fields Mud around here. Let's remove these guys here. Oof, that's not a good defensive position. Medernach is, but I don't know if anyone's in there. Could actually reach here. Oh, this is difficult. Probably gonna try and take Medernach and then move units in there. Maybe move in here with the light forest. You know. Strengthen up. What do we have here? Maybe we have something in here. We could drive over here. See if we can take this one. This is Stegen. It's a good position to be in, I think. And then be able to move down here also, maybe. If this one holds, that is. And anyway, maybe just keep this one here. Well. What else? We have this situation over here. We don't know what that is. This one is easy to hit. This is funny to me. But yeah, and what do I have here? 53 strong, obviously. And we risk actually bridge being destroyed here. Let's have a look at bridges. Yeah, so we have north, we have northeast, southeast, and south. Okay, so we have this direction, that direction, that direction, and that direction, right? And this is rather strong as well. And this one needs support. So as I mentioned before, I think we'll just move things in here, and then these guys needs to move over here, and then we'll assemble, you know, a strong force here and see if we can knock these guys out. And these guys are probably gonna have to help in here, actually. I think so. Anyway, let's move up here. Take a look at this situation here. This is quite open. There is a possibility to move down towards Merzig, because these guys, they have supply coming in from where? It's actually down from here. Yes. Alright. So that's interesting, of course. So taking this one would be of interest, of course, but maybe someone's in there already. See, that is it's a non-VP hex, but still a strategic one. Cutting off supply. Let's have a look again with the supply here. Yeah, they are all in green here anyway. All right. And possible movements around here, which I really don't care too much about. Maybe someone moved around here during the night, I don't know. But something to learn from is that it's good to hold the town and crossroads and stuff like that. That's something to think about. Like leaving this guy behind, for example, would have been, or these two behind would have been a nice thing to do, I think. So we're closing in on Echdorf. We have these guys. I think this one doesn't need to go over here anyway, but maybe move down here. And then we have Wiltz, and we have no information here. Probably someone's in there. We're going to have to try anyway to force our way through here. We have these guys that are import supply, but they do have internal supply and some gas. So, and we can use this one just to, no we cannot, but we can use this one. Yeah, this guy really, see? Yeah, this guy is, yeah, it's kind of weird. The US truck not having any offensive. He still is exhibiting these zonal control. So this guy here really ought to get kicked out from there. And someone is probably still in Weidingen, so we need to bring a force strong enough. And that's going to be this guy. And try and push through here. We do have the upper ground there, which is nice. We have taken Eschweiler, which is really nice. We have to think about what the 26 Volksgrenadiers are going to do now. If they are going to push through towards Bastogne, or what the plan is. Maybe they should form a defensive perimeter down here, and then Lear goes up north after taking Wiltz. That is probably a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna read up on the 26 and see what they actually did historically. I think they got, I think they didn't get this far, I think, so they probably got stuck somewhere around here, I think, but we'll see. I have to take a look at the objectives that they had. Now, we are sort of stuck here. Unfortunately, we have kind of a strong one here, and 2 strong ones here. That's not good at all. Nice thing though is we do have fuel now, so it's possible to move with the risk of getting cut off, but remove this one and move all of these guys forward close to this one would help. But I think we still need to push through, even because these are so weak, they won't be able to hit these guys anyway. Maybe leave one up here with fields of snow. That's not good. Let's have a look at this situation here. Moving into Alabon then would make sense to keep that one at least. And I'm thinking about using this, maybe this 2nd Panzergrenadier Regiment. That one will definitely be able to hold this position. And use these weaker ones to move on through here. That's actually rather good as well. But since he is so forward, he should keep on moving, I think. So I'll use this one to scout, and this one move forward, and this one move forward, take Longvilly, and this guy move in here. That's the plan. That's interesting. He only has 65. So that one is better off. Is that because he's been fighting, or he has a nice max readiness? So maybe just keep this guy back here. Move this guy and move this guy also. But he won't get far, but at least somewhere. Yeah, these 2 are also important. But if I could take Marguerite, it would be nice. And what about these guys? They are not really well rested because they were next to this guy. So they're gonna have to hit this guy here. Maybe that's also something to learn from. I don't know. Like if we would have hit this guy during the night time, I don't know if we would have gotten better rest of not having this guy around. That's 10-1 and so on. We will see what's going to happen anyway. Okay. Then we have this situation up here. Here we have a roadblock. This one seemed to be open, but we actually have no idea. These guys are, I wouldn't say weak, but some bazookas. Moving in here is 44, same thing as here. So like going up here would be easy, obviously. And moving towards Govy, I think that is maybe what we want to do. So look at this one. Yeah, we need to push this guy off as well. I think. Trying to hurt him as much as we can. Alright. Then we have this difficult situation. They really piled up here. Okay, let's see here. What would happen here? That's a 49 cost. They are individually rather weak. That is a decent odds. That hurts. So maybe piling in here with these guys. Yeah. All of these 3 guys can pile in here and then we'll hit them as hard as we can. That's what we're gonna do there. These guys can move up. Or hit this guy here. Fields, mud. Let's have a look. Alright, not that great. Brook. We have some units here that can go here and hit him, and or over here actually. This is where we're gonna hit this guy here and move up like that and join them. And Brook can stay there pretty much. We can like starve him or something. He does have some greyhounds and stuff. Oh, we'll see. All right, what else do we have here? These guys have 2, but they're rather weak, so we should be able to hit this guy quite hard like this. These guys here. Let's see. And with this one as well. So, and then we have these guys here. So they moved in towards St. Faith. We have no idea about this. We have no idea about this. Look at these guys. They are fully stocked right now. It's be interesting here. Okay, so let's have a look at what I wrote. Because I did take notes, didn't I? No. I took a picture. So I'm really interested here. Let's have a look first here. Let's see here. Go. Okay. So what it says is that I had a logistic of 0 before, which is the same one here, but we had supply points of 13,500. So we've used like a really small amount, and then we had 13,500 here as well. So they haven't really used a lot, which is nice. So I don't know if we should keep this one open. It depends on what we want to do. These guys hitting this St. Vith here is probably not necessary because we do need infantry really, and we are getting infantry coming up here soon enough anyway. So yeah. And these guys are in kind of poor oh, this one is probably in supply, right? Yeah, but this one is not. Yeah, good. And we have someone across the river. What's this? So here I think we do have the tank and the other infantry unit, mobile infantry unit. So where this guy comes from, I am not sure. But yeah, I mean, he can wander around here if he wants to, really. And we can move down here or here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I think these guys are stuck pretty much here. We're not going to care about them. We're just going to carry on, basically. And what else? Up here, we have an engineering unit here. And I think we had a cav unit somewhere around here. But it seems like he's gone for now, which is all right. Let's see what it costs to drive over here. It costs us 20 24, which is fine. And up here, ooh, that's 84. About that, 42. Yeah, it's really expensive. All right. And this guy can actually get here if he wants to, which is nice. Yeah. Let's see. And we have Meerode here. So this one is rather weak. We could not really hit him. But maybe with this one driving here and hit him from 2 sides. And here we have an annoying one also. I don't know. We'll use these guys coming up here, I think. And eventually hit him. And these are artillery, so see, he's in the field. He's got some rear areas there and some engineers here. So this one would be more important to hit. Recon 41. This guy over here, if he's around here, that's the guy who was over here moving in this direction. So taking Born, is it important? I think it would be nice to be able to hold that one actually. Because once St. Vith is taken, I don't know where they're going to run to. Maybe down here, we'll see. We have no enemies. We have this enemy unit over here. It's the same one as during the night time, I think. And just holding this one sounds nice, but it's going to cost us. So really, we might want to hit this guy hard. Really. Maybe like this. I think so. But it's difficult, really. Like moving across here. When we don't have one, we have 2 units here. This is decent. We also would like to go in here and do that fast, because we do want to take this one. And we need something fairly strong, I think. Let's see here, we have recon only 29. So we'll see. And we want to head to Trois Ponts as fast as possible, but this one is sucking up 10 points, 20 altogether, so we do need to hit this one. Probably gonna have to use this one. And then we can use others to drive towards Trois Ponts that are not losing these 20 points. We'll see. Probably attack across the river, I don't know. And up here, there is one lone unit here. And we'll gather these units up here, move up here. Maybe this one can go over here like that and attack. That's a possibility for sure. Something I want to do. How about this guy here? What do we have? We have this guy for an engineering unit. He can sit still. Don't have to hit this guy here. We might want to probe this guy here. We're not really going anywhere around here. So maybe we just want to sit still here. Well, actually, we are supposed to go through here. Let's have a look at this situation around Elsenborn then. This one is a lone target, so easy to hit. So like moving this guy up here and hit this guy across the river is one possibility. This one would also be interesting to see what it is. This 126, I think I have to have a look at the notes again here. Yeah, he's actually gonna go on Ardennes Sea, so he wants to go towards Spa. So maybe going through, hitting this one, or actually going up maybe through that would make sense. And joining up with Kraus. So use this one to break through here. Would definitely make sense. Here we do have 2 units. Sorbrot, I don't know if it's available. It wasn't last time. Maybe going up, taking a peek. interesting. Right. Then we have these guys that are supposed to run through Stavelot. And this is a lonely, easy target to go for. This one we don't really have to care about. If we need to, we could use these guys and move over here, but it's not that important, I think, for now. So using these guys to move up here then would make sense. Break through this one and go towards Stavelot. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And this one also. And what do you... Oh, now he's got... Yeah, he's looking good. He has fuel, and so does this one. Both of them have fuel. That's great. So nice now that they're fueled up. Unfortunately, this one only has 89 movement points for some reason. I don't know why, but... And unless we eliminate this, we won't be able to really move all of them away. But we can have 12 sitting in Elsenborn and move these guys up. That's a possibility. What else? So these are rather weak. I think they're also in the field. However, the Werfers are looking all right when it comes to supply. Not great, I'd say average. And then we have these guys here. That's a very nice target because we can see him and he's got artillery, which means that we will be able to hit him in a really hard way, like this, you know. This is crazy, crazy good. So we'll see. And moving these ones up and hitting these guys would be nice also. And moving these blue units up here, continue to put pressure on here. So the question is about these yellow ones. Do I go here? Try attack this guy here? Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. And what else? I mean, these guys are just standing here. Again, an easy target. An easy target. An not so easy target. This is an easy target. So, I mean, this is a bit silly that they're leaving this guy outside like that. So, but we'll take it. What does it look like around here then? He got hit, I thought. But I don't know if he lost anything. Down here we've got this one here. He's all surrounded. Maybe we can do with this situation actually. Maybe moving these guys in here into heavy forest. And then he won't be able to... He can actually move out, but he'll probably get hit as well. Let's have a look at the surroundings here. Yeah, this is a good position. This one's not. Maybe move in here then. I don't know. And these guys maybe in here, because they're in plains. Alright, what about this one then? Ooh, we have some tank units here also. So, we definitely want to move this guy in here and then cut this one. That's what we want to do. But these are eventually going to come here. So I think that's a false sense of security. Maybe. We'll see. Now, since we have a tank unit here, I don't think these are as dangerous as before. So, these guys here, only recon 26. But maybe we can hit them with artillery. We'll see. Then we do have these guys also being able to move. Did I forget them during the night time? I think I did. I could have moved them maybe. we're gonna move these guys as fast as we possibly can. Put them on march mode. And maybe we can hit them here and be strong and come out even stronger. We'll see. Just for fun. We don't have an emergency card coming up here, but maybe he never did have that one. Let's see here. See, they can actually get even more units out. So that will be definitely interesting to do. Okay, good. So I think we have a good picture of everything, simply. So yeah, I think we should call it a day for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, and that's gonna be tremendously interesting and exciting, starting with at 6 in the morning. And trying to move towards Bastogne, for example, is really important. Moving towards Trapon. Maybe Trapon will fall by, I don't think it's going to fall this morning, but maybe it will fall at 12 o'clock. I hope so, at least. So that's the plan. All right, I will see you in the next one, simply. So take care.